Hi guys, my name is Hannah, and today I'm going to be talking to you about SGDs, which are speech generated devices. And specifically, I'm going to be talking to you about a LAMP device, which is a language acquisition through motor planning device. um, I have a lot of other experience with communication systems. As I wrote in my paper, I was just going to elaborate on that a little bit. I wrote about sign language, which a lot of my kiddos at the clinic that I work at use, and then also the PEC system, but a lot of the kids at my clinic do use an SGD and they use LAMP devices for the most part. I don't have any other experience with any other type of SGD, but I do feel like I know the LAMP device pretty well. Um, let's see what else. A lot of my kids that I work with, they do use a LAMP device and they also use modified ASL signs. One of the downfalls to ASL is if you don't have the fine motor ability to do the signs, then that's not really an option. So I do have some kiddos who do both. They can say things like more, or another one of my kiddos, he can say help, but that's obviously help is that in ASL. So they do use modified signs, but for the most part, they really try and push the SGD and the LAMP device at the clinic where I work. So that's why I have the most familiarity with. I did pull up I don't have a LAMP device and it costs $300 to download on an iPad or on an iPhone. So I do not have one of those devices at home. However, I did pull up some pictures. So this is what the first screen will look like. And one of the cool things about the LAMP device is that you can kind of individualize this for kids. So some of these can be taken off if they don't use to kind of like build their vocabulary and build their manding skills. So just for an example, if I wanted to say bite, I would push, let's see, this button with the apple where it says eat. If you can see that, I think it's backwards. And then another screen would come up and I would simply push the bite button, and then up here it would say the word bite, and it would also generate a speech sound and say the word bite. And it's kind of cool because the voices on the lamps can change as well to like there's a deeper voice for a boy, and then there's like a voice of like a smaller person. So I do think that's pretty cool that they can be individualized as well. And then one more I have is just, there's 4 here. So this one is saying I like watching. So they can go here to watch, and then it'll go to a second screen, and then it will say watching. And then like down here you can click on the fast button. And it will say sports. So there's multiple different screens that can come up, and there's a lot of different words. I've noticed that with some of my kids, they need gestural prompting. And once they get that first one down, they can find it. But sometimes with the big screen, it's kind of harder, if that makes sense. So thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and I hope you guys have a great day.